Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about sleep. And we're going to be talking about the different types of sleep, how long you should be sleeping, the benefits, what happens in those different stages of sleep, and how you can start to track your sleep and how it will really start to benefit your life. So, first we've got the different types of sleep. There are three different types, and they all do different things, and they all have different benefits, and they'll all change the outcome of your next day. And they'll all affect how you feel very differently. So, first of all, we've got REM sleep. This stands for rapid eye movement. This is where more dreaming occurs, and it helps improve your memory, and it improves the formation of new neural pathways. So that's when your brain starts to work better and function better because it's solving problems more. So because you're thinking about a lot less in your dreams, you can then figure out problems that you've been thinking about during the day. So certain topics you could be focused on during the day, as soon as you go to sleep, you could figure them out. So I recommend also having a notepad next to your bedside table or on your bedside table next to your bed. So if you do wake up in the middle of the night with an idea, be ready to write it down. Because during this REM stage of sleep is when you're going to be coming up with new ideas and figuring out problems. The light stage of sleep. This starts every different stage of sleep. It starts the sleep cycle, and there are two different stages to light sleep. There's N1, which is closer to being awake than asleep actually. So sometimes you might feel like you're awake, but you're actually asleep, and you may feel like the next day that you haven't had a good night's sleep. That means you've spent a lot more time in this N1 stage of being closer to being awake than asleep. So your body's not actually getting a chance to relax in this stage of sleep because you're closer to being awake. N2, this is when your brain starts to take a backseat a bit more and it starts to recover better and your body starts to recover a bit more as well. Next, we've got deep sleep. This is extremely important. This is probably the most important one. And this is when your brain waves slow down a lot, your breathing rate slows down a lot, your heart rate slows down a lot. Everything's at its lowest point when you're in your deep sleep, and your body's extremely relaxed, your mind is extremely relaxed and practically turned off. So what happens here is human growth hormone is then released, more blood is sent to the working muscle or the muscles that will work throughout the day, and this is when the most recovery will take place. So your brain will flush out any waste, your body will help recover and help fix any damage caused by training and that kind of thing. So growth and repair is done in this stage of sleep. So the benefits of getting a full night's sleep, making sure you're getting the right amount of each one of these types of sleep, are really, really big, and they could change a lot of aspects of your life. So getting sick less often. This is a big one. I used to get ill a lot because I overtrained and didn't sleep very much. Now I prioritize my recovery so that I then can make the most of my training sessions and I'm more effective throughout the day and I'm not getting ill. So you get sick a lot less often, and I know this from experience. It's massive. If you're getting ill a lot, I recommend looking at how much you're training and looking at how much you're sleeping, because it'll make a big, big difference. Now, you're going to have a lower risk of serious health problems. So things like heart disease, diabetes, all of those kinds of things that would develop with a lot more sleep. You're going to go away from those types of problems, and they're going to be a lot less likely to affect you and be a problem for you if you're sleeping a lot more. They're going to reduce your stress and help improve your mood by having a lot more sleep. So you're going to get it's going to help flush out a lot of cortisol, which is the stress hormone, and you're going to be able to relax more. And it's also going to help improve your mood, so you can then be better throughout your day, better with people, and make better decisions, which will then help you achieve your goals. Then another great benefit is if you have a full long night of sleep, during that time you're going to recover the most, and then you're going to be most effective and you're going to make the most progress. So this means when you next come to train, you're going to be stronger, fitter, faster, whatever it is, or whatever it is how you train, you're going to be a lot better at it because you've had time to recover. One thing I would say is how long you should be actually aiming to sleep. So I would recommend 8+ hours of sleep, but this means having over 9 hours actually in bed, because you've got to remember it takes time for you to fall asleep, and then throughout the night, without you knowing, you're going to be awake for multiple periods that you may not remember. So I recommend getting something called a sleep tracker, and you can get a nice ring like this from Oura, which is spelled O-U-R-A, and they do sleep tracking rings, and you get an app on your phone, and it tells you not only how your sleep went, but your exercise as well. And being able to track your sleep will help open up your eyes in many different ways, because you're then going to be able to see where you're lacking, so what areas you're maybe not doing so well in, how to improve those areas, and there's a lot more information that they have as their experts, and they'll help you develop every aspect of your lifestyle because they can track it all through this ring. So 8 hours sleep, 9 in bed, because it takes you some time to fall asleep, and you'll wake up multiple periods throughout the night. So I just want you to take away from this video, please focus on your sleep. It's extremely important, and it will help you so much by improving your sleep quality and quantity. You will become so much more effective and efficient in what you do in your day-to-day life. And you'll also make a lot more progress with your fitness goals, whether it be weight training, endurance training, doesn't matter. Due to having more recovery and high quality sleep, you will then be able to progress more. Thanks guys, we'll see you in the next video.